How's it going, everybody? So today we're going to take a look at the GP75 Leopard from MSI, which is one of their larger gaming laptops that's also a bit more on the affordable side, starting at around $1,500 or 26,000 Rand here in South Africa. Specs wise, the GP75 Leopard comes with either a GTX 1660 Ti or an RTX 2060 paired up with the i7-9750H. It can go up to 64 gigs of DDR4 memory with its two memory modules, and then it has space for two M.2 NVMe SSDs and a single 2.5-inch SSD or normal hard drive. The GP75 is a larger 17-inch model that is around 29 millimeters thick. The outer shell has a more matte black coating and a more gunmetal silver for the inside. The GP75 shell does feel mostly plastic, however at the price range it is kind of understandable. For I/O on the left side, you do get a gigabit Ethernet port, an HDMI 2.0 port, mini DisplayPort 1.4, a USB 3.2 Gen 2 Type A and C port, and then dual audio jacks. Moving to the right side, you get the AC power in, USB 3.2 Gen 1 Type A port, and an SD card reader. When open, you do get a full-size per-key RGB backlit keyboard with nice soft and silent key presses, and then a nice large trackpad with good tracking. The built-in speakers was also not too bad, with a good amount of volume coming out of the two 3-watt speakers and also delivering good stereo, but with no sub, the bass was a bit lacking however. But what's not lacking is the screen with the larger 17.3-inch Full HD IPS display that does run at 144 Hz and has a pretty thin bezels. It's definitely great to game on and also to do some work like video editing, with it covering 95% of the sRGB color gamut and 60% of the Adobe RGB color gamut. Now, as for performance, the 1660 Ti model that I have here was able to play pretty much any game I threw at it, with it being on a max settings. But of course, if you want to reach that 144 Hz, you will lower the settings somewhat. But even with all of that, it did really well. And for productivity and other workloads, the GP75 did really well, with the 9750H having all of the needed horsepower. Also, because of the larger body, cooling for the GPU was not an issue for the GP75, reaching a max of 70 degrees. But pretty much just like all of the other laptops, the 9750H did jump up into the high 90s, where it did start to thermal throttle at around 2.9 GHz when under a very heavy Blender workload stress test. The fans was also not overly loud, with it reaching a max of 57 dBs. Then finally, for the battery, you do get a quite large 180 watt power adapter and a 51 watt hour 6-cell battery that will last around 3 hours of casual use and less than an hour when gaming. But that's pretty much it for my quick look at the GP75. I do hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please like, share, and comment like always. Also check out the links in the video description if you want to get them for yourself. Big thanks to MSI South Africa for sending the laptop over for review, and I will check all of you guys next time. Cheers, guys.